Hey guys, Professor Latimer here, and today I wanted to bring you CC Cycle 1, Week 11, New Grammar and Review. So this is how I had my board set up for Week 11, and I just want to walk you through what we did for each of the new grammar subjects. So I like to make notes in my foundations guide. I just take a pencil and make a note of what activities I'm going to do, if I'm going to do hand motions, if we're going to sing a song, if I'm going to use the pointer stick. So it just helps me stay on track when I do new grammar for community day. So we usually start with geography just so I can have all the maps laid out, and they'll usually get out their dry erase markers. I love these geography trifolds from CC Connected, from CC user Capel. So today, for this week, it's the Byzantine Empire. So we're just pointing out the different cities. If you have like one of the older maps, Antioch is not labeled very well on the black and white map. So it's down here at the base of Turkey. I had them find them and we pointed. And then towards the end, I get these little animals from the Dollar Tree. So these are horses, and I gave them each one, and they jumped from place to place in the Byzantine Empire. So that's what we did for geography. And then for English, we're almost done with our list of prepositions. So I got out my silly sticks again. So just popsicle sticks, craft sticks. I took a Sharpie and wrote different silly actions or silly voices. So the students each take one, and then we do that action or voice. We take turns and then go through the English with that silly voice or silly action. And then for science, we did kind of a rhythm with it. We clapped. So we went petal, stamen, anther, pistil, sepal. Petal, stamen, anther, pistil, sepal. So that's what we did for science. We read through it, and I showed them. We just practiced clapping and chanting at the same time. So that's what we did for science. For timeline, again, we sang through this portion of the timeline once or twice, and then I took all the cards down and I mixed them up and handed them out to the students. And if you have 8, then I have 2 students. They're like a team. So we have to figure out where the cards go and put them back in order. So we sing through a portion of the timeline. As we place cards, we sing a little bit more of the timeline each time until we're singing through the whole thing again. So the students like that. They like figuring out where their card goes. So that's fun. For history, we did some fun hand motions. We've been learning some hand motions the past few weeks in our opening ceremony. So this was one that our students were already kind of familiar with. But I'll try to post a link to the YouTube video in the description. But there's a lady who does some really fun hand motions for this song. So I'll try to demonstrate them for you, but she does a really good job, and they're a lot of fun. So we have Emperor Constantine stopped the persecution of Christians in the Eastern Roman Empire in AD 330. He moved. And we have the capital to Byzantium and renamed it, the sign language for name, named it Constantinople. And then we have Emperor Justinian's code became a model for a legal system. And we go History, History. And we have the Byzantine Empire lasted until Ottoman Turks, make an O for Ottoman, captured Constantinople in 1453. So those are the hand motions. I'll put a link to the YouTube video. The lady does it with a lot of energy. It's a lot of fun. So we did that. We practiced. Since they were already kind of familiar with it, we did it really slow a couple times, and then we did it as fast as we could a couple times with the hand motions and everything. So that was fun. For math, I had just had them come up one at a time and pretend to be the tutor. So they pointed as we skip counted through the cubes, and then I let them circle a number, one of our skip counting numbers. And so when the next student came up, they would point, and when we get to a circle, sometimes we raise up our arms and lower them. Sometimes we jump. You can say it in a whisper when you get to a circle. There's different things you can do. So each student circles a number. So once we get to the last student, we have a lot of numbers that are circled, and we're jumping, we're moving arms up and down, so it's a lot of fun. So that's the last of our skip counting for this semester. And then for Latin, we have some new declensions, our 5th declension, noun endings. So I love these from SuzanneShares.com. She has these Latin printable packets for free, and it just has some really good picture pronunciation guides that help me a lot. So it's ace, A-E-A-E-M-A, and then ace, arum, abus, ace, abus. So we'll have these again for week 12, and then we'll repeat them all again in the second semester. So that's what we did for new grammar. And then for review, I just got out the brain flakes today. I bought like a bucket of like 500 or so off Amazon, and I just divided them up into baggies with my students' names on them, and so they each get their bag of brain flakes to play with and build things with, and while we're all reciting new grammar. So I kind of take it a subject at a time, or I'll do like 3 or 4 weeks of one subject in a row. Or right now it's really easy because we can just sing through the preposition song, and Latin is easy because it repeats. So we can get through quite a bit of review by doing it that way. So they enjoyed playing and building with the brain flakes, and that goes over really well. So that is what we did for CC Cycle 1, Week 11. And I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.